I'm Matthew Accarrino, Executive Chef of SPQR Restaurant here in San Francisco. And today we're going to be making a Bone Marrow Sfomatino with smoked bacon and onions using our indispensable kitchen tool, the Vita-Prep 3 blender. Here we have the smoked bacon, the rendered bone marrow fat, sweet onion, watercress, cipollini onions, arborio rice, butter, cream, creme fraiche, eggs, and horseradish. So the first step is we're going to make the Bone Marrow Sfomatino base. For that we need heavy cream. Make sure that the cream is warmed, otherwise the cream will whip. And then we're going to add the creme fraiche to that. And you also need to make sure that the bone marrow fat is warmed as well, otherwise when you put it in the Vitamix blender, it will coagulate. We're going to take 2 eggs and add it to the Vita-Prep on low speed. One of the great things about this blender is the variable speed method, which allows you to blend things like this, where I'm going to blend something hot and it won't explode out the top. Now that the dairy's in, we're going to go ahead and trickle in the bone marrow fat, and then we'll turn it off. There you have it. That's the base. We have these 2-ounce tin cups. We'll place these in here. Now we'll take our Bone Marrow Sfomatino base. We're going to fill these cups all the way, just to the rim. Take some heated water. The reason you want the water heated is you don't want it to slow down the cooking of the custards. You want it to immediately go in the oven and start cooking. I'm also going to use a blowtorch and just quickly run the torch across the top, and it'll get rid of all the bubbles. We're going to foil this pan. Then we're going to transfer it to a 350-degree oven for about 12 to 18 minutes, depending on until it's done. Take a medium-sized pot. We're going to add some sweet onion, a little bit of olive oil, some butter, and some arborio rice. We're going to cook it very, very gently over a very low heat, and then we'll use our Vitamix blender to puree that. In a medium saute pan, we'll add some olive oil and cipollini onions and begin to saute them. And once they start taking a little bit of color, we'll transfer those to the oven and allow them to slowly roast and caramelize. Now that the onions and rice are completely tender, we're going to transfer them to the Vita-Prep blender. A great accessory that comes with the blender is the tamper, which allows you to push things down towards the blade without actually touching the blade. We're going to puree the onions by turning on and starting on low speed. Again, the variable speed function allows you to do this. Now we're going to go ahead and plate our dish. We'll start with the onion puree. Next, we'll take the Bone Marrow Sfomatino that we've already loosened. We have our slow roasted and caramelized cipollini onions. Some of the cooked smoked bacon. Our watercress leaves that have been dressed with a little extra virgin olive oil and some salt. Our reduced beef braising liquid. We'll grate some fresh peeled horseradish. And we're just going to finish it with a little bit of coarse sea salt and some cracked black pepper. Bone Marrow Sfomatino with smoked bacon and onions using the Vita-Prep 3 blender.